For the first time in 2 years, runners hit the streets today for the 44th annual Tulsa Credit Union Tulsa Run. News on 6's Johnny Resendez tells us how much this race meant to organizers and runners.
Organizers say after having to go virtual last year because of the pandemic, they say this year feels like a breath of fresh air.
You wouldn't have had to go far into downtown to hear the cheers from the Tulsa Run this morning. Some runners were all business, while others decided to celebrate Halloween a day early. 4,000 runners from all over the country, some as young as 4 and others as old as 85, ran either a 2K, 5K, or 15K. That's a tough task for anyone, but some took the challenge head on.
This run was pretty challenging. I never stopped once, kept my feet going.
Since taking over Tulsa Run 7 years ago, the Tulsa Sports Commission has raised over $300,000 to local charities. Race director Matt Stockman says this year's race was 2 years in the making.
You know, this really is the community's event, and what comes with that is this history, this tradition.
TPD's Joshua Metcalf decided to run the race in his police uniform. Today's run was a fun workout for some, but for Metcalf, it meant something more.
You know, we have an officer that's very, very ill, was recently diagnosed with cancer. I won't say his name out of, respect for the family and everything, but, this run was for him.
Metcalf says doing the run will also not only help him with his fitness, but in his job as an officer.
As law enforcement, we protect and serve, and that comes in many different capacities. And so the least I can do is get out here and, do this run.
This year, Tulsa Run will be donating $25,000 to charities and schools. Johnny Resendez, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.